Hello folks, so today I'm going to go through the most simple way possible to play the blues. So I made a previous video called Don't Start Here, going through basically how to do the blues, how to think through it. I think I can make it even simpler. So here it goes. Here we go. Okay, so if you look at the blues, we have 3 sections of 4 bars. So the first line there is all C7, then 2 for F, back to C, then G, F, C, right? So this is kind of your classic, most simple blues ever. So what is a C7? So if you take your major triad, then you need to add the 7th, right? This is a 3rd, a 5th, 7th, right? You'd add another 3rd, but not there. That note, right? And it's a whole step down from C. Okay? And the same with F. You're going to find F7, major, and go a whole step down from F. Okay? So there's C, there's F. Now you need G. Again, it's a whole step down, right? And there's all your chords. So, level 1, with a metronome, I'm going to play a metronome at 100 beats per minute, 2 clicks per measure, right? So I guess 200 beats per minute, but 2 clicks per measure on beats 1 and 3. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Back to C. 1, 2. Now G, G, F, C, 2. And then I just keep going. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, keep going. So I'd practice that. See if you can do it 4, 5, 6 courses. Get it going so you don't get lost. Let me turn that off. Know right where you're at, okay? And get comfortable moving around these chords, okay? Once you can do that, let us, you could play something in the right hand. Let's play something very simple. So, what notes to choose? A really easy way to start is with the pentatonic scale. So let's start with this pentatonic scale. There are 2 kind of blues pentatonic scales you can use, but we'll use this major version. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So C, D, E, G, and A, and you're going to leave out F, the 4th note of the scale, and B, the 7th note of the scale. So you can go up higher, you can go up lower too. Okay? That will get you far. There are almost no wrong notes. You can play that anywhere over these chords, except for, so if you notice, let's see here. Right? This E flat. The E is going to clash with the F there. So that's really the only one you need to watch out for. You can change it. And you hear that a lot. You hear this in blues, jazz, rock, the flat 3rd and the major 3rd. Right? That kind of thing. This play between the minor 3rd and the major 3rd. So when you go to the 4 chord, play an E flat instead of an E. Now if you mess up, it's like not the end of the world. You could go to an F there. You're only a half step away from a good note, right? Do that, all right? So if you mess up, it's like no sweat. Okay, let's try that. Let's play something simple. Let's play a whole note melody. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 1. I guess that'd be half notes. But play something simple. Start out simple. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, and so on. So come up with something simple. So no, good improvisation, especially at the beginning, it's hard to get something that sounds good and not just right, just noodly, and you're just kind of like doing whatever. Try to give it some structure, some definition. So either very well, definitely clear rhythm and some clear melodic idea. So typical blues, right? You repeat like a call and response. My dog died. My dog died. My dog died. My wife left me, and all my money is gone, right? So you repeat something, and then you can expand on that. And that's just kind of like all music making. You have motifs, you have little ideas that are repeated and then expanded upon. If you don't give the listener anything to kind of go off of, it's just kind of random stuff, right? So come up with something simple to begin with. If that's just whole notes for you right now, sorry, like that. That'd be whole notes, right? So come up with something simple, because I know it's a lot to keep track of at the beginning. Keep track of the chords in the form. Keep track of like what are the notes of the chord in the left hand, and try to play something in the right hand. So that will get you started. That'll get you a long ways. Once you have that, I'm going to show you the other blues scale. So we had the major form. Comes from like the major scale, right? We also have a minor version. So if you know your minor scale, this scale comes from that. And again, we're going to leave things out because we want a pentatonic scale, a 5-note scale. And here it is. Now, for the most part, it's going to work. No matter what you do, these notes will always work over the chords. For the most part. So listen. Sometimes on the G, the C doesn't sound quite as good, but even then, you can get away with it. So listen. All right, sounds good. You noodle around. I just did these 4 notes, right? You could use all of those notes over the blues. So let's try that. Again, metronome. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. Good. So hopefully I did that right. Come up with something simple. Once you get that, then you can work on doing more crazy stuff in the right hand. You can work on different voicings in the left hand. This is kind of square. You can go. Right, you can do different stuff, but the foundation is what I just showed you, and then you expand from there. So everything, if you hear Oscar Peterson play a blues, this is like level 1 of what he is doing. It's just kind of expanded upon. He's doing other things, but this is the framework that they use for that. So it's a fundamental skill of playing all jazz, playing improvisation, is to be able to do this kind of thing. So I hope that helps you. It's a much more simple way of thinking about the blues. Have fun practicing, folks.